Okay, time for more. Time for more. You know, I really gotta get back to being better at making sure I kill all of the blue guys in the proper time frame. Hello, 11. Also, what is this 11? Is 3 peso just deciding every boss is impossible and he's got a nerf for them? What is he, a coward? Or 3 peso nerf the boss right after it took you 5 hours to beat him? Sounds like a skill issue. Full power. Yeah, I can't wait for every fucking boss in the game for people to be like, this isn't actually as bad as it was. This boss actually used to be worse. It's not hard anymore. It's fucking $40. You have 2 more Lost Branch achievements. Nice, nice. That's fellow general. Oh, ho, ho. The ultimate ass clencher. Ha ha, fuck you. Get the cookie from the random event one, nice. Yeah, for getting the RNG achievement. Well, one of the RNG achievements. Yeah, there is many. Lost Branch 100% speedrunners when they get screwed over by cookie RNG. Hey, 2.02. Try to figure the card. Finish the card collection, but the game keeps giving you blank card. And you're complaining about getting blank card, the greatest exhibit in the entire game? You also, by the way, let you know, with 35 streak before blank cards in a row. Dude, I would bust for 4 blank cards in a row. Like, there are so many times that like, whenever I beat a boss, if I see blank card, I just grab blank card. Like, don't think about it, just grab it. But I understand the problem with if you're trying to unlock other things, but... Plus, if you're trying to get card off, like all the different cards, blank card gives you access to every color, right? Like, it allows the Rainbow Mana to act like any color. The card pool, so you can find the things you're looking for, right? Eek! Why am I up here? Hello, Buggo. Be full Dream Dormy with the deck. I mean, anything that can set up to, like, a broken level can beat full Dream Dormy, right? Like, if you have an infinite loop of some sort, or if you just have insane setup, you can let go. Why? What am I doing? Why did I do that? I just assumed that section was going to end so much earlier than it does. Star 1 Sunny, double PA passive card. How you're living. Well, I assume you have more cards than just those 3 cards. You know, a 3-card deck like that is kind of peculiar. This is gonna be a tier S today. Ooh, neat. Where's your PCB LNN bug? When's that coming out, tier S? Nowhere. SMH. SMH my head. Excuse me. Come on, spam is well known to be an easy part, to be an easy thing to do. Iconically, one of the easiest parts of Touhou. I have itch in my right eye. It's over. Whee! Son of a beach! It's over for me. I love when the homing approaches at the right angle and it just like loops around the enemy for a second before it hits the enemy. Oh, close. you Buggo streaking? Unbelievable. I didn't know you were that type of person. Bunch of streakers in my chat. Unbelievable. It's these days. Nice try. Hina spin. Ooh, not close, but this is Mickey, not Hina. Ick! What are we doing, Mick? What the? Why? Oh, that was gross. Good grief. That is certainly a spell design moment. The fuck? Listen, I told you the rule about the Alfonso dodge. If you can get me that, but Touhou based, I'll add it. That's the only condition. You can get me that animation, but it's Touhou, I'll do it. Ah, 1.97. I love the zoots. Okay, this time, she's not gonna diddle me. Wrong thing again. What exactly got nerfed? What's the numbers here? Did he do? Not Momiji. I mean, he just asked me to guess. So I was like, you know what? Let's throw out a random guess. Momiji's always a safe guess, I feel. Oh, nice. Eek! Oh! Nick, I'm just getting constantly Nick on. What is so throw me on the context of like this. What is the thing that gets triggered? Probably some HP percentage, and what is the nerfs that keep nerfing that may or may not be working or not working? characters. So, ever thought about a different setup for him? Oh, really? I looked away. We were complaining about the first boss post-demo. Damn, I can't believe a hard boss exists. I know people have been complaining about that boss, because you said this was, what, the second time it's been nerfed? I'm more interested in the context of what the nerfs are doing and why it is or isn't effective. Like, I'm fine with actual, like, numbers. Hey, 2.0. We love to see that. It's super relevant. We are all... Optionally, it's an undodgeable, 300% magic, 600% multiplier, mystic nuke at the end. What's it's mystic nuke, so obviously it can be reduced to that. What is the mind value of this? Is this a turn-based, like he triggers it like every 8 turns or something like that, or is this just like an HP percentage? 50% mine is a bit of a whooper. I guess exactly what his magic stat is a bit relevant too, but I'm going to do this. Once if you survive, you win. Isn't it like if it's like it can be very hard to do, but if it's mystic based, can't you literally just get someone throw fucking Tori with just 2 mystic resists in her boosted slots and try to tank it? Just quarter all mystic damage or something? Yes, like General, that is the Moko emote. I'm glad you understand the words. You said Moko, therefore the Moko emote is very much necessary. Heck yeah. So, are you saying then, Domikos, that he's nerfing the nuke at the end of the fight, but he's buffing the rest of the fight? Name post character, fair. Yeah, interesting. The other, I guess, the thing that's very advantage about living nukes in this game, I'll see what, I'll see for sure opinion-wise what happens when things go on, but is the fact that not only do you have defense boosts, but you also have, like, one-time 20% damage resist to really help with things like that. Okay, once again, Nikkei. Why am I going up? There's nothing to collect. You were washed already? I mean, I did take a shower like 2.5 hours ago, so I'd hope I'm still washed. Okay, once again. Not been a good Nikkei final day so far. This is not a good sign. Okay, oh, fuck you. Oh. You do not know how to give people local mod installs? You gave it to me too late. I didn't grab it yet today, but I've also never done a local mod install for Lost Branch, so... Woof. Game Glitcher, what are your thoughts on the first post-demo boss in Labby Try? 3 peso nerfing the nuke at the end, but buffing the rest of the fight. What are your thoughts on that? I keep going really low there, and that's actually been being bad for me. I should start going back up in. Give it a good compromise. What is wrong with me? It's not been a day so far. Today's not real. That's how. We're just getting different opinions on some people's opinions on it. So I wanted to get yours because I'm sure that you're very, very up to date and very knowledgeable on the specifics and all that. So, because you're a big Laddie player, you know. So I knew if I got to get anyone's opinion, I knew it had to be yours. Gun death. It's apparently like right. It's effectively just right at the very end of the fight. Like if you live the nuke, you can like finish her off or finish the boss off, but you have to like get through the nuke. You feel? It's like big damage. It's like really big multiplier damage every nuke. Oh, only 1.17. Here's the thing for Branch today. It's Koishi B, no swap. There's pressure on this Koishi B, no swap because I'm on a 3-win streak and I keep getting just 3 win streaks. I cannot get 4 win streaks, so we gotta try to get 4. I start particularly speaking lane for blind ones. Yes, I will. Here's one thing in Labby Try right now. You can disable this function so you don't have it, but as long as you have the option enabled, which is enabled by default, you can have the boss pattern. Like in the fight, you can look at the status and it'll tell you boss pattern specifics, and it'll tell you at like if you say oh, this attack triggers, you know, but once you get them below 50%, it'll say, like, oh, once the boss's HP gets below 50%, trigger this attack. You don't like nerfing bosses to skill issue? So true. So it's like, if you're playing without the option, then it's going to be a blind do. But if you're playing with the option, I'm pretty sure that, you know at least something's coming. The deets, it's fucking so McKay over for me. Then hey, in this instance, there's an attack coming for you. Huge attack. You don't get a boss who's preparing a huge attack in 3 turns. You get to know, oh, when you knock them down to this spot, they're gonna fucking do a big attack. Fucking what, a labby boss that charges for like 3 turns? That only exists in like 1 fight ever. There's like 2 Rankane users in Labby 1. Those are the only fights I could think of that does something like that. Otherwise, you have a few concentration users who... handful of fights with concentration where the boss, like, right before it does its nuke, will use concentration. The only sad thing about having significantly more static boss patterns in Try is you don't have so much RNG, like trying to like go through something with trying to avoid a certain attack as much as possible. You don't have the 5% chance for Digin Storm every turn. You're like, please don't do this. Whatever you do, 5% every turn. Do not click this attack, please. Also, Game Glitcher, do you believe that, would you agree under the idea that Blank Card is the greatest exhibit in Lost Branch? No, I'm just saying it's the best exhibit. Like, it's like, in terms of if you're beating a boss and you see an exhibit, you're gonna take that exhibit because it's Blank Card. Those are rules that don't instantly nukes you. I love those, especially when they don't really like tell you the arbitrary rules, so you have to like keep doing the fight to figure out what's triggering it. My favorite. For fun without. See, that's what I'm going for. It's the best exhibit. Like, you always are gonna take the exhibit because, like, Blank Card. Fuck you, dude. Like, right where the bubble is, not a single line. What are we doing today? This is just, it's just revolting right now. All these blank cards are off swaps. Dude, that's the best time to get blank cards. Like, every time I do swap starting item runs, I'm looking for an off... Like, generally the rule of thumb is I'm looking for an off color or blank card. Sorry to say it was worth the wait, though, to try. The game is so good. I say it's not in the game. 0 to 10, unplayable. Also, Yukari doesn't have as big of boobs as she did in Labby 1, so it's just not, it just doesn't add up. Game's cooked. That's what that means. Although there is item breeding in Labby Try, so it's great. Oh, 1.99. Lost Word has better fan service. Lost Word has fan service. I don't know if I'd put the word better in front of anything Lost Branch related though, personally. What Lost Branch does have is completely fucking kill the blue guy. Holy shit. It's so cooked for me right now. Don't worry guys, we're introducing our new Yuka skin that nobody is actually going to be able to tell it's Yuka. That's how you know our new content is so good. We're going to add in an alternate skin per character and you can't even fucking tell who it's supposed to be. That's what has a pad joke, the game is a fraud. I cannot wait to someday make a Touhou fan game, like design a Touhou fan game, and I'm gonna make a pad joke just to fuck with Team Butcher. I'm gonna make only EOSD characters, like only use EOSD characters, and then make like every other joke like pad jokes. I'll turn Flan into effect. I'll also add Koishi and make Flan and Koishi a pairing of genocidal maniacs, because that's how they are, right? Actually, that's the whole game. The game is you playing as Flan and Koishi, just killing things. Because they're like just murderous fiends completely. Actually, what I will do to make Game Glitcher love it is I'll just do like a personality swap. I'll just make characters act like other characters, so then he could sit there and complain that it's that like, she would never say this canonically. I'll make Sakia say like poggers. And then like Skibby Riz. Dude, if I'm playing fucking I press the home button. Oops, don't press the Windows button. Make it so that you place DD at the door, your screen's black all the time because bitch is always sleeping. Not always, only like half the time. In her own fucking book. I'll make a game called Modern Alice Simulator and just nothing. It's just black screen the entire time. Holy crap, we beat this game. It was incredible. Lily White? Which Touhou character was the most likely to piss the bed? Rumia? I don't know if I put Rumia at 1, bro. Like, why did I go up here early again? What did you just type out, Game Glitcher? I just glanced at it because, like, I'm in the middle of, like, trying to dodge bullets, so I can't read the entirety of it right now. Rinosuke when Yukari flops a massive cock on his chest. I'm not particularly a Futanari fan, personally. Little did you realize that me pausing to read that was actually just me pause buffering. Oh, you fool. Bad line. 1-0. You know what that? No, I didn't actually know what you typed because I looked over, I saw the word cock. But, like, I'm also, like, trying to dodge bullets, so I couldn't read the whole sentence. And I just thought, like, that was peculiar for, like, you to say. These nuns are annoying. They're not bad, but they're annoying. By the power of homing. Bye, guys. It's not. Oh, good grief! Bullet from off the world. Drink your wife's piss. It reminds me of this tweet I saw. I saw it as a meme. So, like, I don't know exactly where it originated from, but it's a Japanese, like, person. The tweet's translated. It just says that... Oh, shit. Oh, I think I have it saved. Hold on. Do I use the Steam mod launcher or R2 mod man? I use R2 mod man because I haven't gone my way to touch... to, like, use the Steam version at all. If I can't find this, I could try to quote it. I know I have the image of it saved somewhere. It's gonna be in my download tab, isn't it? Great. But it was like, I would be willing to, I wouldn't drink pee out of a cup, but I'd be willing to, if it was straight from a vagina. This type of, this idea leads to prejudice. That was the fucking, like, post. I saw it as a meme once. I was like, I was like, you don't drink it out of a cup, but would you drink it straight from the tap? Right? Like, I'm not drinking breast milk, like from a cup or anything, right? But would you drink it from the tap? Straight from the source, hell yeah. They work through mod, man. Gotta use Steam. Unbelievable. Kids these days, they don't even know how to mod. Like, goes to school for fucking programmer. Can't program. Dude, unbelievable. Sorry, mate. What are you, Australian? Hey, it's stage 3 for the first time in 40 minutes. It's awkward. It's not that bad. I should wait till after the section to say that. That's what happened last time. But, like, it's not that bad, but it's awkward. Oh, fuck me. That Midnight is revolting. It's not that dense, unlike like non 1 or honestly all of her other nons, but it's so fast. I guess literal Sonic moment. Oh my goodness. Any spam enjoyers? Gosh, this mid-game is so rough. We're bouncing is a thing because it's cute, because it's adorable, because Fumos are cute. Like, do we need a better reason? It's past Sanyo, here we come. The only people who celebrate before crossing the finish line are those who have yet to learn hard lessons. Hi, Sanyo. I like you. So you'll be kind to me, right? Fuck you, you piece of shit. Ugh. Do you have any Fumos? Probably not. He's just a loser like that. He hates every Touhou character. Why would he buy a Fumo of them? Sanyo spell 1 just as disgusting as it is. Those people, listen, it's cool nowadays if you don't have a Fumo. Because for whatever reason, they decided, let's start lost branching our Fumos. Oop, that was terrible. Also, I'm very, very glad that I was like that I was early, because normally on Sunday I upload all my VODs. I start uploading my VODs like throughout the week, but then like Sundays when I like make thumbnails and actually like publish them on YouTube. What the fuck you said? You had a damn Fumo. The way I've got my Fumos is through Ami Ami. When I got my Fumos a lot, like a few years, but a couple of years back or whatever that was. But because normally I end up publishing all my VODs on Sunday. I just go through Sunday morning. I'm like, okay, let's go make our thumbnails, publish them real quick. Quickly add descriptions, get them through. But specifically, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure. This was Thursday. I was like, I'm gonna quickly go out of my way and just quickly do Labby Try right now, just get a VOD out for it immediately. I'm glad I did it because it's already I think my best viewed VOD that's not an LNN. Actually, that's not true. Like, technically my Labby 2 first video has like 200 views, but that's because I've had that video for like a year and a half plus now. The last I checked, it was up to like 70 views or something. So what I'm saying is I'm about to become mainstream. I'm gonna have to really start changing my content to fit for my publicity. It's totally what I'm getting at. I should start playing like I was just doing, where you hold shift with the right shift button, not left shift. Look like this. You can't see it because I don't have the right shift set to the keyboard. With the keyboard like tracker the input detector, so you can't see that. Much like when I start playing with the numpad. Can't see any of my inputs. Girl. Oh. Run dry. Why didn't I get PV4 mist or better? Because I can't get a PV4 mist right now. Like, the reality of that run I just did that went up to Sanyo Spell 1 is that I died twice. I'm cooked at that point. Like, it's completely screwed. The moment you drop your power, it's just over for you. Like, drop down to 3 and you can maybe, like balance some things out. But, like, you drop down to 4, you just... Why? Or you drop down, like, 2 to 1? Because the lower the power, the more likely you are to die next time. And then you just quickly end up with no power. going into the hardest stage in the entire game. Like, that's the thing, that Sanyo Non-2 I just did was actually, like, not bad, but I only had 3.0 power, not 4.0, and that really cost me on that non. And just, it gets exaggerated so much later. Like, you do have a fair bit of, like, life generation to the point, like, this game's not that bad for life generation, especially if you buy lives at the end of stages. Like, you can get a fair bit, so... Like, I think if you buy lives, you get, like, 10 or 11. Although some of those are, like, endgame, and that is if you do correct life fragment pick up throughout the run. Which I'm not usually going out of my way too much for. But I'll pick up stuff like that one.
But also, because you also get in this boat where it's like, go to Misumaru with 1 power. And what are you doing? Like, you're timing half those things out at that point.
Like, that's the thing about, like, Mountain of Faith, which I just did, right? Like, Mountain of Faith, you get your power, you'll get your power back. You just pick up your power, move on with your life, right? But this game and UFO, I think, are these the only 2 games with 1.0 power loss? There might be another for all I know, but another thing that really sets this game aside is not just the power loss, but power gain is so non-existent in this game. Fuck you piece of shit. I need to take a water break is what I need to do. PD also has 1.0, interesting. Although again, even with that and like UFO compared to this, power gain is still gonna be a bit more out there. Because I'm not that familiar with PD's power gain off the top of my head. Doors for power lots. Oh yeah, I mean, because again, like I said with UFO, at least in UFO, power gain is solid, right? In like the mid game and stuff, like if you lose your power, you can get your power back. Like outside of various spots in this game where there is like the I hate that one blue guy. Outside of the handful of spots, or the very few spots where there's like the big power gains, which are the ones that give you half of, 0.5 power. Power gain is rough to come by in this. Like you can go significant periods of time before you can get a full power. Well, just don't die then, because that's obviously like the answer to this game too. Oh, power loss is rough. Just don't die. I hate you right so much right now. Some days I just go like undefeated on McKay Final, and some days it's just tragedy. Is point item value in this game determined by how much money you have? I need to be back in a second. Glitch or hack your computer. Hate when that happens. Oh, I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Proper instructions now. See if I remember those. You have your caps very early. Interesting. Hello, Koshiko Reiji. I swear, how many fucking Twitch accounts are just a Touhou character? How many people? How many? Like, swear, I've seen so many. How many people just make their account or like, yes, Touhou character? 2. You saw Reimu Pit's Lick account a few years ago. Doesn't surprise me. Fuck! Ah! Build. I don't think Game Glitch is a true Touhou fan, you know? I'm starting to think that. I think he's a fake fan. No. Resaw, you'd have to suspend the sharp pain in my neck. That's not true. In my heart, excuse me. It's not true. Like, that one didn't cause a sharp pain. It's just some of them do. The one that there's like a little bit more like stakes involved. Like, you know, sirloin, ribeye. Hello, zebra. You would? Tell me you wouldn't lick Ramu's armpit? Hey, I'm not the one doing it. I'm just bringing the question up because 11 brought up the idea. I'm not saying I would lick it. Observe it, maybe, sure. I'm not gonna lick it though. Like, I'm not going that far. My favorite place. Yukari Mind Fog. Words. Yukari Mind Fog cleans another victim. Is about the knee pits. Those tend to be less hairy. And I would argue less sweaty. But I can't say I'm like the most on top. So I'd probably say it's better, Zebra, but I wouldn't say it's great. Uno. He died now, he's fucking prayers. He's the best character. It's a real shame they killed him off so soon. It's crazy how, like, Touhou's gone on for so long, despite the fact that he killed off the best character in the first game. In Harry. Who's Harry's replacement? No, Jimbo's a bastard. Harry's the GOAT. Well, okay, I should say that. If I do go at some point to grind highly responsive LNN, my opinion on Harry will probably change drastically. I should throw an asterisk in there. Two. Three. Four. Fuck. Oh my goodness. 5, boom. Holy shit, why did that last one be so what it was? All those colored versions are all cousins of Jimbo. Is that true? Jimbo's a yin yang. Pablo is a pyramid. Those are very different shapes. One. Okay, I'm gonna say this spell is my biggest problem in this game. I'm not saying it's a bad spell and I hate the spell, but this spell is currently the fucking biggest problem in the game.
And I don't know how close it is. You hate the fast overlapping bullets. That part sucks. It's also the fact that you have lingering bullets from the previous wave as well. You hate bullets. Me when I'm a target at a shooting range. It's the comfy though. I don't know how much I agree with that sentiment necessarily. I hate that lineup too. I hate every lineup on this. But that was fine. Give me more of that, Sanyo. Like, look at that fucking disgusting micro. Okay, 2. That angle is the worst. I hate that angle. Jeez, the spell. I mean, it's rotation based, like static rotation, right? So there's like, it's not true RNG. Is the good thing. Now her movement is of course random. That's 4. You bastard. Yeah, the distortion also screws things up too. You and I'm Cyrus for Pokemon. Because, like, I can come up here and then, like force some weird shit, like, slightly weirder shenanigans. Oh, that wave was free? It's actually optimal? Hold up. So you also only really do it for one wave. Never mind, we're so back. There's one. Distortion stuff is around. It's really only relevant on Sanyo. She's the only fight I can think of that's, like, on. Wait, on is Hidden Star. 2. Ah! It's a combination of, like, all my arch enemies. And by all of them, I mean, like, my biggest, like, one of my biggest arch enemies. It's just really tight gaps. One. Like, some of the gaps are better than, like, that gap's fine. And, like, trying to read those ahead of time is, like, but, like, that situation's really awkward, so you got that awkward ass crisscross. Like, situation like that is the one you want to, like, try to get. Like, that one sucks. But the problem is, it's like, trying to get where the waves aren't even going to crisscross is also a problem. Like, look at this disgusting wave. I hate that one. That's the starting wave I despise. Where they just crisscross. Why can't the waves just line up with each other?
too hard. Well, the problem is I hate like I'm not good at micros. I've never been. They've always been my hardest parts. Looking at you, Satori Non too. There's a few curving lasers. Maybe on the crisscross I look for the base? That's disgusting! I can pretty derail the rest of your thing. I mean, in my opinion, it's her hardest or second hardest attack. I understand the recognition of her second non being her hardest attack. Personally, I'm leaning towards this attack right now because of me personally. I understand that the second non is probably overall harder than this spell, but I definitely have a better time on non 2 than this fucking spell. Not by a large margin, to be fair.
Then you just, like, you go around and you just back into the bullet.
That's it. Game glitcher spreading disinformation again. Dude, look at those micros. It's just... It's vomit sometimes. No, Game Glitcher never lies. He only speaks the truth. He would never spread misinformation in my chat. Also doesn't help that she's moving around and you're trying to get like damage in too. Show a bit more. You're trying to fucking get as far away from the bullets as possible. Maybe there is a hyper aggressive strat. I really don't think. I doubt it. 2021? Yeah, you're old, Alan. You're boomer. It's an old game. Was that 3? Is that 4? This tells you actually want a bottom hug. Well, that's a thing. Hold on. I hate you so unbelievably much. Because, like, generally speaking, it's incredibly rare, like, on an optimal level, to want to, bottom hug. Because the problem with being on the bottom is you lose out on, like, moving down, right? You lose out on that verticality. But there are quite a number of spells where bottom hugging often or bottom hugging a lot is definitely a good thing. That's also one, by the way. There are a lot of spells that are definitely very manageable with bottom hugging. That's 2. Alright, we play toast and never press the up. I hate that line. Like, when that line happens, it's so gross. Who knows? Oops. Bomb hugging is optimal. Yomu, stage 6. What the fuck was that micro? Yomu stage 6 mid spell?
done so much of every memorize every rotation distortion combo. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, that actually exists though. Well, that's the problem. Are we talking about like bottom hugging some of a spell, or bottom hugging literally the entire spell? Right, because there are a number of things where I'm bottom hugging for a little bit and then I'm moving at some points, right? I love micro one. Not your thing. I've done that in Kina Final a good bit. Like some of my attempts, I would do like a dash, like one movement up, like one or two maybe. But I would often do bottom, either exclusive or nearly exclusive. So I've done a number of her finals. Clompy's non. Yeah, Clompy's non. Chronico non one off, of course, too, but you're not counting nons. Yep. Yeah, PSS. PSS is a good one for bottom hug first. Like, in my opinion, at least. Like, I bottom hug that. Although Alan probably doesn't consider that a real spell. Personally, Aya Final, I've always bottom hugged. Is that one or is that two? Murderous lilies. Kagero mid-spell. It's bomb hug because you sit there and you pray. Hiss or like that angle, it's so revolting. There's something to the expansion of not sure if L7 is that much harder than L0. Oh, L7 is notably harder than L6. That's why I don't play L7. I play L6. Because I feel like I can do fun runs on L6, but like I can't. I feel like it's significantly harder to do fun runs on L7. Yeah, Dominico says the line. Cacto's easy, just close your eyes and let Jesus take the wheel. You get early. No, what you do is you play as Marissa, you get her one exile, give you concentration card. Your exile card give you concentration, and you upgrade it to make it innate, and then you just always have that innate for turn 1. Hope.
Also, I swear I'm notably more consistent on Sakria in Lost Branch than I am on Bristol. Oh. Can't modify his allergic for melee games and kept it fast projectiles. Lingered 0.2 seconds longer, yeah. Can't move for the first 2 seconds of the spell card. I just feel like if I like of my last few months of play, it's just like my Saki runs are my most consistent of like having good runs. Even if I'm having like notably different builds. Across them. I hate you. And everything you stand for. That spell is just, it's revolting. Like, give me YYDO over that. I gotta stop calling it YYDO. I hate that abbreviation. Minor convenience. Yeah, Sanyo non-1. The Sanyo spell 1 is just a minor inconvenience. This spell is a minor inconvenience. If you want the minor inconvenience spell. Call Misamaru spell 1, Misamaru spell 1. Two. Do an L7 versus B run. Get good. I gotta get back to baiting on this. What am I doing, bro? No, I'm not gonna tell you to stop using YYDO. I just tell myself what to stop using it because I don't like. I try to avoid abbreviations when I can. So, some things I'm a sucker for, and I've got sucked into the abbreviation trend, but I do. Piss or butt. And I do use them, but I usually try to avoid them. Okay, how do I stop getting diddled right now? This one. I just call this one Throng. The thronging crowds. You never see the word thronging, and it's a funny word, so that's why I like the name of the spell. It also has Yuma in the name of the spell, so oh my goodness gracious, Yuma the goat. Literally goat. Dude. Like, this game literally, like it's such a good reference to 17.5 with Yuma is the name of the attack. Sanyo's a big fan. Is that 4? I didn't bait. I'm not great at baiting. Boom. Look how much easier that spell is compared to the first spell, bro. Holy moly. Oh, which she goes up. Oh yeah. Although that's just Touhou in general. Like, I feel like so much of Touhou is boss goes up. Damn, look at all this space. One. First did make it think you have. That's crazy. Two. That was a bad right movement. I should have done that. Flying through! Who deals the least direct damage in this game? Do you know, Alan? Like, I'm talking one-on-one boss, mano a mano. Yeah, I usually boss. You can see I did an upward movement there, and I do that occasionally, but I nearly exclusively bomb hug this now. That makes it much more consistent on the regular. There's a few things you gotta be afraid of, and a few places where you should play vertical because of it. But I found that it just tends to be really consistent. Was that 3? At least you think Sanai. She's got a really right spread though, right? Like, the nod's not free by any means, but, like, it's so much better than... Like, the second half of this fight... fuck me! That was cool too. Nice focus homing. I wish I had focus homing. Oh, wait. Zune hates homing and decided, you know what? Reimu doesn't need homing anymore. I'm throwing. I'm cooked now. I had my 4 in a row. Ooh, why did I go there? Why? Dude, why? Throw another in there and you're looking at, like, Visamaru? Fuck, I couldn't even get the fucking joke out. Words are hard. That's the reason I choose Reimu. Yeah! And then, you know what? He was like, what if we removed homing from Reimu? I love that. Oh, but she has homing when unfocused! Yeah, unfocused isn't real. Give me focus when it matters. Give me the homing when it matters. Bad line. Real. I need to be left. Just like staring at Reimu's balls. No, come on, get real. It's the armpits. I didn't get around. I same sprite as back in EOSD. I really doubt it, but I really doubt this is the exact same sprite as EOSD. But maybe I'm wrong. There's probably more pixels in it if I'm going to assume, however. Doing the attack for too long. Does this attack have a distortion? It sure does. Noted. Don't go high on this attack. Oof. Whoa, 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 what am I doing?
What do you mean low battery on my headset?
Oh, but that was definitely. Yeah, I usually... Your movement does fuck it around. That's one of the reasons why I like bottom hugging on average. Because generally when you bottom hug like this, you just try to do very subtle, like, micros. It tends to lead to you not freaking out and moving like this all the time. Like, sometimes you just gotta, like, come up here, and then you go, like, boom, and then it's like, whoosh. Clearly, that's actually optimal. Okay, what am I doing? This is why you don't practice the same thing too many times in a row. Because now I'm just missing basic micros like that, too. Sanyo. See, this is the other thing. It's like, even though the last half Sanyo is so much easier than the first half, it's still not free. So it's like you finally make it past her like, the first half of the fight, you're like, yes! And then you die, and you're like, I'm gonna commit seppuku. By the power of homing! Was that 2? The not 2 thing. Yeah, but to be fair, you should probably never move up on this attack. I mean, you can do some vertical movement, of course, but you should never be that high up to where you're distorting things. The final might be the most tilting. Nah, spell one. But the final's close. Just because of how much it just like, well, does she move where you want her to or not? Like most of these other attacks, like her moving around can kind of be annoying. Like the final is so much of a I hope she moves the right direction. Sometimes you oh, absolutely. I agree that dodging vertically is important. Being able to dodge vertically here sometimes is important. And recognizing when you need to dodge vertically is important. But, much like a lot of things, it's like, you know, there's a line where it's like, you want to use it when you need to, but, like, not really outside of that, partially because, again, moving around tends to be jank. I love being in the corner. But also, this is one of those attacks where it's like, there tends to be a surprising little, that's 5 now. There tends to be a surprising little amount of movement that you have to do often. Like, it's just like, it's like, there are a lot of waves where you're only doing like a few small movements. And so you also want to make sure you're doing the thing where you want to make sure you're doing the thing where you don't make it more complicated and harder than it needs to be. Holy shit, how many fucking lasers you shoot? Like, it's a spell where it's a non where you are very at risk of accidentally doing yourself again with aggressive movement. Back-to-back 1/3? I love that. Two or three in a row. I love you, Sonya. That was 2 in a row. Yeah. Fortunately, it's not that bad of an attack to, like, just dodge standard, like, to just kind of, like, weave around. Like, the dodges are not that bad. Oops, I should have stayed longer. She had a pixel! And I did myself in. Problem is, there's so many instances here. I just love movement. This is just beautiful, my girl. Oh my gosh, I love you, Sonya. Like, the hardest part, honestly, is in the second half of the fight. It's like, when you want to play really slowly, but you also don't want to make sure you trap yourself under the bullets. Ooh, I did myself. Ooh, that's something I want to do. Move around at the very beginning of the attack, because if you hop into it in practice, you're always going to be lined up with the 6 needles, but you're not always going to be able to hit this. I love this! But you're not always going to be able to easily line up the six needles, so you want to make sure you have to force yourself to line them up in practice, rather than relying on the auto lineup. Oops, I walked into it. Holy shit, she moved to the fucking right. That's unbelievable. These low distractor bullets move down right in your face. Yes, I know. Yes, it is static based on our position. I do know that. But I'm not going to try to, like, go super in on that. Like, the first wave you can kind of memorize, and then, like, the second wave you can also get some consistency based on that.
Dude, look how much fucking better it is when she just does the right movement.
Can you believe it? It's so crazy. Holy fuck. I hate you. Oh, she moved too much. How dare she? Again, it's not that this attack is necessarily free, but look how much fucking easier this attack is than Spell 1 and Non 2. It's actually kind of wild. Dude, getting the 6 needles is very annoying sometimes. I saw you move down. If she moves down, then maybe it's best to go like slightly further right before I come back. Maybe I should just do that anyway. Good about who the sun runs for a little while. What do you mean? The spell's actually free though, right? This spell, this non also sucks to practice compared to doing it in the middle of an attempt, because her movement is so varied on this one specifically. Fuck you. Why are you this low? I moved too much. Oops, I didn't do any baiting. This fight is going to be the death of me. Oops. How did I do that? Okay, let's go take like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes before I call it, and de-tilt on Misamaru for a minute. So much more enjoyable fight. For now, you know, it'll probably change eventually. You know, if the time comes when Sanyo stops being a little prick. Fuck, I walked into the blue ball. And the stage portion gets decent. Then maybe I'll start getting more tilted by Misamaru, but it's a lot harder for her to kill me. Oh, she has. Look at the pixel of an HP bar. She died to the death. I like baiting her shotgun bullets out for no reason. Yeah, the 6-needle dream. Oh yeah, hit master in this now. Yippee. Master out of what? Like 500 or probably like 700? Damn, I actually want to look at some of these rates. Make a final, the bastard. Kumagusa being a 315 out of 768? I'm surprised my rate is that high on that attack. Okay, Yin Yang Vibe Orb, 100 out of 900. Not bad. I hate Inhumane Bullet Dominion. Everything else she has is literally free. Oh.
I'm up to 900 YYDOs. Love to see it. What? Wow, man, now that I think about it, what's my cat's rock walk rate at this point?
My Peerless Wind God rate was much better by this point, but I don't remember what my cat's walk rate was. I'm pretty sure it took me into notably over 1,000 before I started to rebound on my cat's walk rate.
Come on, let me through.
I hate execution sometimes. Why does that have to be so difficult to execute? By the end of it, I had catwalk sessions that were like 50% plus, I believe. But like that took me like a long while to get there. Like it took me a long time before I was getting anything better than 10% catwalks. Like, my Peerless Wind God, like, overall, very quickly hit, like, 33%. It did not climb a ton, but it...
Oh, why you get so close? Like, look at the HP.
I want to look at Catswalk real quick. Because now I'm really curious. Why do I have so many notifications? Holy shit, my Labby Tri videos already up to 83 views? Insanity. Hello, Light General.
Okay, at one point, I was 900 out of 3,100. Okay. Let me rewind a bit. But that was after I'd gotten better. At this point, I am 600 out of 2,600. Rewind some more. Okay, at one point in Catswalk, I was 300 out of 1,700. At this point, I am 50 out of 500.
Fucking a little too much more. You have a question? I may have an answer. As long as the question isn't something like, how fertile are you right now? Fine, give me one cap. Just give me one cap, and then I'll go play some branch. Someone has a question. You sure haven't asked the question. Labby rely on you switching characters mid-combat. Yes. Well, and by switching characters mid-combat, you mean like swapping from the front line to back line? Yes. Especially for bosses. Like, you're not gonna beat bosses, unless maybe on normal or something with like a really good lineup, but like, you're gonna want to be switching. Okay, you have your 4 frontliners, cool. You switch the 3rd unit to go in the back. Oh, 4th unit does a big attack, put them in the back line, swap them for someone else to start buffing. Like, a pivotal part of the game. Are you kidding me? A big part of Labby is in the middle of like a battle, specifically like boss battles. Like, normal exploration battles, you can use your 4 front party members probably, especially if you set them up properly. But they'll like be able to handle like the floor really well. But especially for like bigger battles, like bosses, like the gameplay is very much designed around swapping front line, back line in the middle of combat. Play around the 12 characters you set up. Not a fan of that place, huh? I mean, it's unique. I'll give that. Personally, it's definitely of turn-based RPGs. It's far and away my favorite, like design-wise, gameplay-wise. But it's also it's fairly niche, and it's very strategy heavy compared to most. Like, Labby prides itself a lot on its setup. But it plays itself fairly unique compared to a lot of traditional turn-based RPGs, in the fact that, like, you're just not running a basic lineup where you got your tank, your DPS, your healer, and maybe an other. Okay, let's move on from you. All day. Keep moving on.